Good morning to the leader in you. This is Catherine, your host. This is our New Year's edition, our final one for 2020. We're excited about some things that we're going to be doing in 2021 with our podcast show, Good Morning to the Leader in You. Stand by for announcements on that at the top of January. We're going to be doing some live broadcasting, so stay tuned for that information. But today, I want to talk about RE2021. Some of you may have seen me post it on my pages. And when I started thinking about the word I started to think about how we have to sometimes go back into areas of our life, and we have to look at our purpose again. We have to look at how are we established, whether it's in our personal life, our foundation, in our business. What does our foundation look like? How are we established, right? And so when we look at our purpose, when we look at our intention for life, what is our intention? What are our goals? What are our dreams? And what do we need to do over again? What do we need to look at and say, you know what? I need to relook at my purpose. I've strayed away from my purpose. I've allowed life to get in the way. And because I allowed life to get in the way, I didn't fully execute my purpose in 2020. And it's okay. Because the thing is, we have to get to a place where we recognize where we are and what we need to renew. What are some things we need to look at? What are some things that we need to work on, right? So that way, as we thrust into 2021, we will walk in purpose. As we thrust into 2021, we will have an established foundation in our purpose, in our life, in our family, right? You have the right to excel. You have the right. Sometimes we allowed ourselves to block ourselves from moving forward because we allowed ourselves to stay in toxic situations, toxic environments, and we blocked our blessings. We blocked growth. We blocked forward movement, right? And so some of you may, like I said, seen what I posted regarding the RE2021 series. That's dealing with your purpose. That's dealing with you being established, right? That's dealing with you moving forward into the directions of your dreams and not allowing anything to stop you. I want you to take time on today to reflect this last day of 2020. What is your purpose? And how do you want to rebuild again in 2021? Sometimes we have to rebuild. That's nothing to be ashamed of. That's nothing to shy away from. That's just reality. That's what it is. It's reality. So if you're in a state where you're saying, you know what, I have to rebuild, you might be kind of kicking against that and like, I don't want to have to do this all over again. But you know what? You're going to rebuild with different perspective because now you've gained wisdom in what you've gone through. So this time when you build, it's not going to be building from an old mindset. You have wisdom that you've gained. You have experience that no one can take away from you. So I want you all to embrace this RE2021 series regarding your purpose, regarding rebuilding, and regarding you being established in your personal life, professionally, in your business. It's about being established. It's about having a solid foundation. It's about not going into next year wobbly, undecided of what your purpose is. On January 16th, I am doing a virtual vision board party. You definitely want to plug into that. Send me an email, Catherine@ctrstrategysolutions.com. Again, that's Catherine@ctrstrategysolutions.com. It's going to be very interactive. It's kicking off at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. I have business owners that's already going to be plugging into that. Listen, that's something you do not want to miss. It's going to help you as you propel forward into 2021. Know that everything that you've gone through and been through in 2020 was for a lesson. It was to teach you something. I know I learned many lessons this year, but we're going to end this day with a renewed sense of purpose, a focus on how we're going to build, and a focus on how we're going to be reestablished in 2021. Don't allow any of the broken pieces of your life hinder you from walking in purpose. Don't allow any broken pieces of your life to hinder you from rebuilding in 2021. And don't allow any broken pieces of your life hinder you from establishing yourself in 2021. Use every single broken piece. Use every single hurdle. Use every single experience of this year to propel you forward. To propel you forward. Again, eliminate distractions. Get out of toxic situations. And I know that's easier said than done. It's a process. I get it. Even mentally, it's a process. I get that. But as long as we stay in the land of the familiar, that's toxic, that's draining us dry, that's sucking away the creativity out of our mind, that is not feeding us, the purpose will not be manifested. Your dreams will only be just that, a dream. Sometimes people will, let life get away from them, and they'll look up one day and look in the mirror and say, where did the time go? Don't let that be you. It doesn't have to be you, right? It doesn't have to be you. So I want you to be intentional about every single decision of 2021. Be intentional about it. Be succinct about it. Have a game plan. Have a strategy. For those of you that know, I am a strategist. Everything I do is based off of a strategy. We're not just waking up one morning and seeing what's going to stick. We have to have a strategy. If you need assistance with that, send me an email as well, Catherine at ctrstrategysolutions.com. And that's actually what I'm going to be helping people with on January 16th at the Vision Board Party. Send me an email so I can send you the Zoom link so you can, be set up. I'll send you the information so that way you can be locked and ready for the 16th of January. Sometimes all we need is some direction so we can put together our strategy and game plan. But most importantly, for those that already have a strategy, but we've been sitting on it, next year is the time to execute. We can't just have a beautiful strategy, a beautiful business plan, but don't execute. This is not the season as we go into next year to hesitate. It's not going to be the season to straddle the fence in your decision making, right? Make a decision, stand firm on your decision, and move forward. Be very intentional about everything you do in 2021. Be intentional about your relationships in 2021. I saw a quote online and it said, pertaining to a person watering one person and the other person reciprocates and watering the other person, and everyone's staying hydrated and everyone's staying, at their optimum best because it's everything's being reciprocated. It's not one person just draining one other person. Be very intentional about the relationships in your business. You want to be mindful how you're moving forward in business. Be very intentional in everything you do. That's the biggest thing I'm trying to drive home this morning is be intentional about 2021. Understand and have a clear perspective of your purpose. Understand what areas of your life you need to rebuild. And as you're rebuilding, you will be established in 2021. I speak establishment in your life over your personal, your professional, your business, because sometimes people are just kind of wallowing around and it's no sense of direction. We don't speak that for 2021. For 2021, we will have a sense of direction. We will be established in our personal life. We will be established professionally and in our business. And so as I get ready to wind down this quick segment for New Year's Eve, I just want to continue to speak life to you, through you, to your family, to your friends, to your community, to all the change agents out there, to all the leaders out there that still, kept moving in 2020 despite the odds, because there were many odds this year, but you kept moving despite of. And that's the mark of a leader. That is the mark of a leader. I had events planned this year also, but I quickly turned it into a virtual event. I wasn't going to just quit. I wasn't going to just not have anything. So we have to look at technology and what do we need to use in 2021 that we can keep our business moving forward. Do not quit because of a pandemic. Just see what plan B needs to look like, right? So one of the things that I am very intentional about, even as I've done my one-on-one coaching with my clients, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? You need to see how you need to maneuver in your business going into next year, right? And make sure you have a exit strategy for everything. Make sure you have a strategy on how you're going to go in and a strategy on how you're going to come out, right? Know your numbers. That's another thing. Entrepreneurs out there, know your numbers. Know what numbers you need to hit on a quarterly basis and what marketing strategy you need to use and implement to hit those goals. Who do you need to partner with in 2021? Don't let the first week of January be like, I'm just kind of settling into the year. No, that's going to be an absolute waste of time. Listen, this show is called Good Morning to the Leader in You, to awaken, to unearth some things, to provoke, and to motivate us to action. So no waiting, riding out the first week, just kind of settling into the 2020 year and want to see what's going on, even in the government, want to see what's going on. No, don't worry about what's to the left, to the right. Just know what you got to do and execute on what you got to do. With that being said, listen, I'm going to see everybody in 2021. I'm super excited to continue to connect, collaborate, partner, work with everyone. And you know what? 2021, I'm going to see you at the top.